It's raining. I should be laughing, but I'm really crying. If you're watching this video, and most people don't see me swear on video, there is some swearing in this. I probably will beep it out. It's turned into one of those days. It started out as a small job and turned into a disaster in another aspect. Stay tuned. Watch the Funky Farmer up. Right, that's an insurance claim, isn't it? Can you believe that? Look at that. Right, well in theory I might be making some roundabout hay in the next, well, who knows, maybe 3 weeks time, I don't know, a month's time, depending on the weather really. And I thought this was a time to maybe sort myself out with a kind of freebie bale spike. Let me just spin it around here and show you. So, do you remember our old round bale grab? It broke last year. If I can find a clip, I'll just put it in now. Doesn't look good, does it? Let's have a look. What's happened here then? So basically what's happened is there's the sort of hinge joint, I suppose you call it, or I can't what the word I would use, but basically there's what this hinges on, and the metal fatigue has finally, it's bitten the dust, doesn't it? Look at that. Completely knackered. I'll probably be able to weld that up somehow, maybe. So basically that failed last year, and it's been sat on the side doing nothing. I bought a new one. Do you remember I bought a new bale grab? I bought a new what make was it? A quickie one actually. Here it is. Right, farm manager, are you happy with my purchases?
Yes.
So you'll be using these in the summer, won't you? So it's slightly different from the other one. Well, the new bale grab hasn't been used yet, but it will be soon. But the thing is, I kept the old one because I thought I could patch it up, or get someone to patch it up and just use it as a spare. And you can see it's all pretty tired. Look at that's supposed to be square and that's worn. It's all, this is on the wonk, you know. It wasn't really worth, I'm glad I bought a new one. It wasn't really worth keeping it as our main bale grab any longer, I think. I think it's had its day as that. But these covers come off and there's a spike behind here. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put this, I've had this section repaired. I'm going to put it back together, hopefully, get the covers off, and then we'll have a bale spike. That's the plan. I'll take it around by the workshop and we'll have a look at the repair job. It's all pretty tired. Look at this. I don't know. Is that bent? Looks a bit bent to me. Oh, great. Actually, it does look bent, doesn't it? I don't even know whether that'll actually work now. It doesn't look very... Oh, great. Anyway, right. We'll see. Okay, so I had a quick look around the workshop with this loader, and I realised this what do you call it, ram is definitely bent. What it is, I think once we took that off, dropped that on the ground, that's caught on the ground and kinked it that way, and it's bent slightly on here. Enough for it to be really tight on there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, other than what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chain round it, wrap it around that post, because that's securely concreted in, and I'm going to try and reverse back really slowly and pull this and hope that bends back the other way a little bit. I don't need to go that far, so, but you can see, look, it's right out of wonk. So if I don't do something, I can't get that into the into that bit on the other side. I'm hoping I can re-engineer it that way. Let's just try it, see what happens. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. With this is all engineered with tolerances and all that stuff. I'm just trying to do some sort of quick, you know, whack it and hope for the best job. Oh, I'm not happy about doing this, but hey, if it works, I'll show you this. If it doesn't work, you ain't seeing this video. Incidentally, I'm using my ancient really old chain that's been on the farm for years, and I lost it a couple of years ago. And the other day I actually was in a gateway and I saw this little bit of brown sticking out of the ground, that orangey brown, and I thought, what's that? And I realised it was this chain that I must have dropped off the back of the trailer or something a couple of years ago when I lost it. So I got it back now, which is like, it's an amazingly well built thing, so I'm going to use that. What I don't want to do is completely knacker this up and pull that post out of the ground. Don't want to pull that out of the ground, and I don't want to straighten that, bend that too much. So I'm gonna have to just play it really carefully. Right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to pull back. Even be enough. I think the bending is actually in this connection here rather than the ram. Right, I'm gonna leave the chain here. I might have to come back. I think I can fix this by just using it or getting it. I don't know about using it. I can fix it by just trial and error, but the tolerance out is going to be a little bit here, a little bit there, I reckon. Oh, what have I done? Have I bent it? Oh, bloody hell. No, that looks alright. I thought I'd bent it again. That's, look, you see what's happened? That's been going on the ground. Okay. Right. So what I've got to be careful of is when I drop it. See, look how bent that is. Maybe that's why it's pinged out. Maybe I haven't straightened it. Oh, this isn't going to be easy doing this. Right, this is why this is the spare. Right, let's get this back around the workshop and see if I can get that bit on. Oh, and it's raining. I've been wanting it to rain for ages, and it's been dry for flipping donkey's years, to the point where I'm desperate for rain, and yet the day I decide to do this job, it starts raining. I've had weeks of no rain to do this, and now I've got rain. Right. I think whichever way I do this thing's always going to be bent, and it is just going to be the bale spike from now on, which is fine. It's fine, it's a bale spike, and that's all I need it for, so hey ho. Right, let's get back around there after my little jaunt. I don't think, possibly I didn't straighten out, possibly it's where I pushed that oh fucking hell. Oh, just broke the door on the fucking tractor. Oh, fuck's sake. Right. Game over on this game today then, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Oh. An insurance claim, isn't it? Can you believe that? Look at that. Oh! Oh! Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, that's a disaster. I can just shut the door now, ventilation. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to go and sort this out then, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go ring up and get that booked in with the insurance company. Oh, can you believe that? You can call that on camera. Oh. I've had a hell of a day. I've had a hell of a day. Oh, do you know what? That was me being stupid. I looked round and literally a microsecond before it broke, I realised I had the door open and it was too late to deal with it. So I'm going to drop this off now. Flipping it, I've got bigger problems than just worrying about. I'm going to leave it on actually, because if I get this fixed. Right, I'm going to have to go ring up the NFU and find out the policy on glass. Can you believe that? Alright, someone's just turned up. I'm going to go see them. Sorry about the swearing. Right, let's quit this video for now. Oh, what a day. Well, I'm back at my disaster zone and I'm just undoing the ram on the door frame so that I can take the window glass. See, look at this, as I'm talking to you, bits of glass are falling down around me. Can you see what I'm doing here? Look. This is what happens when you multitask. Actually, I was talking to you when if I'd been concentrating on the driving instead of talking to you on camera, I probably wouldn't have broken the window. The only positive is I've just looked up the cost of a new door frame, a new glass, and it's 95 quid, which isn't ridiculously expensive. I'm quite surprised at that. I thought it'd be a lot more than 95 quid. Let me just stop this and talk to you properly. Right, 95 quid for the glass there. Of course, then you've got to get someone to fit it. But if you remember when I went to Agriline, I bought back, I don't know whether you saw that on the video, actually I bought back some glass for the 265 door and also the 135 door. So what I'm thinking is actually I'm going to buy the glass for this door. I think I could probably fit this myself, to be honest. But if I got to get the seals stuff done on the outside, I'm going to get someone out, Auto Glass or whoever, I'm not sure who. And then what I'll do is I'll get them to fit the 135 and the 265 glass at the same time, then we're all done. Oh, honestly, what a fool. What a fool. Look at that. There it is. I'm going to just try and get this off and then I'm going to clear up. Let me just move this out of the way. Anyway, it is raining quite a lot, so rain has stopped play anyway. I wouldn't have been able to finish off that grab, but I would have liked to have not done this door. Right, let's get on with this then, one-handed. Let's get on with this. I'll have a chat to you when I got this off, alright, and we'll sort it ourselves out. That's back together, that's off. Here's the double door rubber seal. Look, you've got these big shards of glass. I'm just bagging it up. So this stuff here is very clever, isn't it? It's safety glass, and obviously, as you're probably well aware, it shatters into like millions of pieces, which is fantastic for safety, but not great when you want to pick it all up. I'm just going to move out get the worst of it out, rather than them falling on the floor. But I think this seal, let's just take this out of the way. That's probably had it really. Look, it's worn on the bottom there anyway. Let's put that down there out of the way. Right. So there's still big shards of glass here. These aren't really the dangerous bits. Those are safe almost. What's dangerous is you see all the little really sharp bits that would actually really, if you got those in your foot, they would really hurt. Anyway, I'm going to have to continue cleaning this up. Oh, my brother's on holiday at the moment. He's coming back tomorrow, so I'm going to have to tell him what I've done. What a donut. Look at that. Right. I'm going to clean this up. We'll have another look when I've properly cleaned up. But got to pick those bits off there that. Oh, it's all around the edge. Be careful, don't get it in your eye. Look at it. Oh, right. I'm going to clean this up now, and I'll be back when we've cleaned up. I better go and order that new bit of glass as well. Oh, right. What a day. What a day for a daydream. I've got the cover off the door. I think you see I can shut the door now. It will. It's not quite. Oh, it's bent, isn't it? Oh, I'm hoping that once the glass is in place, that will hold that sort of a straighter. There you go, will latch. It's latched there. So it will latch. I've got the cover off. Got a dirty lens. Let me just clean my lens. It's better. Is it? Is it better? I don't know. Oh well, that seems better. Right, so that's latching. The glass is still there. Still bits of glass there that might come out, but I'm not tempting fate in pulling them off. Yeah, they're all pretty. So this door frame will latch. Fingers crossed I haven't knackered the actual door frame and it's just the glass. So I'm going to go in and order a new piece now. I might fit it myself, but do you know what? That'll always turn into something that you don't want to do. But like I said, I'll probably order the glass, get someone to come out and fit it, and do the other two tractors at the same time. Right, let's get out of here. Oh look! Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Right. Don't forget my hammer. Don't forget my screwdriver. Slam that door. Latch that door. There we go. What could go wrong? It's a day for staying in bed, and I wish I just stayed in bed today. I just, you know, when you get up, you have those days where you just think, it would have been better if I just hadn't done any work today. It would have been cheaper. Oh, there's the cover now. I'm going to leave that there. I've had enough. Right, let's go and order that glass. The other two bits of glass I got from Agriline. Look, that's 135. That's 265. So I'm going to stick. Yeah, it does make sense to get someone out to fit it because I'm not confident putting those rubber seals around the edge. I just realised, I'm just going to have a look what the other two windows I've got to do. I'll show you what I've got to get done. One bag of glass that I swept up. I'll be finding bits of glass around here forever. I bet there's, look, see what I mean? Look, this is where I caught it. I caught it on here somewhere, I think. I'd have to look back on the video to be sure. It's just on the edge of there, so close, like, must have nearly made it round. But let me just show you the two other pieces I've got to do. This will actually work out all right in the end because they had to come out and do these other bits sometime anyway. Right, so here's the old 265 doors. We don't really put them on anymore. This one is already popping out of his frame. That one there, look, you see that's where that one goes. So I get someone to fit that. And then while they're here, let's be careful on that, it's actually resting on the glass. I might get them to renew that piece as well, because that's no good, is it? Of course, they're very vulnerable once they're off the tractor, but they were actually on the tractor and it broke. Right, and I'll just show you the 135 glass as well. This one's going to be a bit more tricky because I think the frame is bent. But I'll have to try and straighten that out before anyone comes and tries to do anything with that. It's popped out of there. This is all a bit, it's not very good. That bit there probably clicks in there. It's all a bit knackered, isn't it? Oh, bent as buggery, as they say. Right, that's got to come out here. I don't even know whether they can put the glass in that really if it's that knackered. Look. Here it is. That's what it should look like. was alright. Otherwise put a piece of Perspex in there because that's a bit more flex on that. The trouble is no flex is there with, if I can straighten this piece out, that'd be alright. At the moment that's no good, is it? You can get the glass back in there then, and then the chap can fit it. Might be a lady. Alright. I mean, the thing is, the glass gives the door rigidity, so if you haven't got the glass, it's all a little bit more likely to bend and buckle anyway. Right, I will eventually get into the house and order that glass. I just thought I'd sidetrack you here. Right, let's get on and order it. See you later. I'll just shut the door. No, still no glass. Right, I just thought I'd say that I have got the glass door here now. It's arrived today by courier. But what I've got to do is fit it, which is going to be, that's not today. And it might not be on video because I think I might break it. Yeah, so I've got the glass, we'll have a look at that in a minute. In the meantime, I've just taken a tractor around. Me and Harry are going to try and put this bale grab back together. Because if he wants to move some hay later in the week, because we have made some bales now, that's on another video, then we need to have the spikes ready. Oh, look, here's the danger zone again, where it all happens. And there's Harry, my wing command over there. There he is. Right, hopefully this is either one of these jobs where it's going to go together really quickly, or I'm going to be swearing really loud and it's not going to work. It might be a two-man job. Right, let's just stop here. He's going to have something to say about me breaking the glass. I've said a lot off camera already. Hello, Harry. Have I got my beacon on? Will you like the beacon? I can't believe you broke that glass door.
I wasn't the one who drove into that thing over there.
I don't believe I did that.
You did. I wasn't even here, so how...
I know. Well, I like to think you did it by telepathy. Anyway, what do you think about my glass door having a go at fitting it? Do you think I'll be able to do it?
No.
What do you mean no?
I think you're going to break it again.
Do you think so?
Probably clear up all of this and all of this. Put your hand on that.
Don't touch that then. Well, I wasn't planning to touch it.
Sometimes when you get up, you go
Well,
like
I don't.
Well, I do. You probably move it before
I know what you're
use this
saying.
tractor.
I'm gonna have. I'll just show everyone the glass door we got. Then we'll fix this. All right. All right. So this came by courier the other day. You know, you always think these things sent by courier won't. It's not a good idea to send glass by courier. But when do you remember when I was up at Agriline and got that glass? The one thing they did say is if they pack it clear, the driver can see what they're delivering. Hello, dog. All right. The driver can see what they're delivering, whereas if they put it in a black wrapper, it gets broken. Because obviously if you're carting that around and you see that, you do think, that's a glass door, I don't want to break it. Anyway, we're going to go and, we're not going to touch that today, but that is the glass door, 95 quid worth, plus delivery and VAT. We're going to just go and put this thing back together now, I hope. Right, here we are, Mr. Dangley there. Harry's gone off for a sec. All I've got to do, he said optimistically, all I've got to do is put this manky bolt through there, through here. So through here, let me show you what I've got. Through there, to bolt that bit on, and then connect that up to that, and then put the thing on. Now it's a 10-minute job or a 3-hour job, depending how bent it is. Harry's going to get gloves. I'm just going to put some gloves on. Thread's a bit worn on there. Right, let's just get some gloves. You filmed with lens cut. You filmed it when I was talking to the camera, even though it's on.
No, I didn't have on
right,
that point.
so that goes up in there.
You get it up in there?
Actually, why is that not going? Has he welded that on the wrong way?
Is this good or bad?
Hang on.
I think it's meant to be that way, is it?
Well, then that's
No, that's upside down.
upside down, isn't it?
Oh, wrong way around, I mean. Yeah, it's meant to be that way.
He's welded the bloody... Has he welded that on the wrong way round?
I think he has.
Oh, no.
This isn't good.
This isn't good. Oh.
Doesn't look like there's going to be much
This
mechanicking
ain't going back
tonight.
together today, is it? Oh, flipping heck.
Yeah, that bit's meant to be on that side, isn't it?
Yes.
Not good.
He's put it back together the wrong way round. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I can't believe that. You've done a brilliant job.
The wrong way.
The wrong way, right. So, we might not be using this for our...
Well, we could use the other spike, just take the rollers off of that one.
Well, we might have to.
And just do that.
Oh.
Test out those new spikes before they get all rusty
Yes.
and never used.
So we've had a little chat off camera, haven't we, Harry? And we decided what the plan is. So the person who welded this for me has done such a good job, even though they've welded that bit there instead of there, that it's not worth taking that apart. It really isn't, because that will fit up there. So what the better thing to do is for me to cut these bits off and just weld them around that side. And I can do that bit myself, because that's not too complicated, is it? Even I could weld that, Harry.
Say that.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. So this is for another day's job. Oh, right, okay. Right, let's pack up. Let's go and have a barbecue and a beer.
It's for good.
It is the evening, and we were going to finish tonight and do it.
Job done.
Nearly job done. It's not done today. That's another day's job. I'll be doing that tomorrow probably. Anyway, we're going to finish the video here. We might see it in action. If I get this fixed, you'll see this in action another day. If I don't get this fixed, you'll see this on a scrap pile near you. What do you think, Gary?
A bit leaky here.
Everything's leaky. Oh, that's all right. That's just where I took the old connectors off. Right, so that's just typical, isn't it? I mean, the guy did a good job. He just welded it the wrong way round, and I thought when I gave it to him, he understood what the job was, but he obviously didn't. Never mind. Right.
Well, we'll see how good you are at putting that door.
I'll get the door on.
Smash.
That'll be another day after we've welded this up. And right, I'll just put this away and then we'll go. I'm going in. Right. It's definitely not one of the, it's definitely one of those days, isn't it? This video is about cock-ups, not successes. Right. Don't break my tractor. That's specially designed
That's
like
meant
that.
to be there.
That's designed to do that.
Is it?
Yes.
So when it's meant to be
no,
there,
don't look.
it's meant to be.
Yes.
It's supposed
All
to
right.
be there, is it?
Yes. No. Right.
See, so-
See you later. Bye, Harry. We live for another day.
With the lovely door, which doesn't latch, an exhaust switch is about to fall off, and a bell spike that doesn't work. We'll have to see what happens next.